Digestion in man consists of a point tube that extend from nose to anus. The main parts in digestive system are buccal cavity, which is called the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine. Small intestine consists of duodenum, duodenum, ileum, large intestine, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, cecum, and rectum. Mostly with various regions are glands. The names of glands are liver and pancreas. There are three sides of digestion. In digestion, oral cavity, there are several functions of oral cavity. The most important are firstly the food is selected, then it is grinded, then it is lubricated. After that, the food is digested. So, selection of food, the oral cavity has many glands due to which it senses the smell of and taste, but we taste the food, and after that the food goes for mastication. It is ground by means of molar teeth into smaller pieces. Now these smaller pieces enter into esophagus. They provide such surface area that enzymes can attack. Now the ground or mastication, the ground food is made more ground by means of enzymes so that the enzymes can attack. After that, the oral cavity secretes saliva. Saliva is secreted by three pairs of salivary glands. Sublingual gland, which are mostly below tongue, submaxillary glands behind the jaws, and parotid gland in front of ear. Now saliva contains three ingredients: water and mucus, sodium bicarbonate and some other salts, carbohydrate, digesting enzyme, and the amylase, ptyalin. And water and mucus make a slimy mass which makes the food with the saliva so that can be chewed. Now sodium bicarbonate and other salts are antiseptic and they stabilize the pH. Saliva is mostly alkaline, which has pH 8, loses the carbon dioxide and the pH gets to 6. After that, the mastication, the food is rolled into oval mass, which is called bolus. Now bolus goes back side to the tongue, and it is where the muscles of pharynx are present. As the tongue moves upward, then the backward movement of tongue pushes the palate up, and then at the back of the epiglottis is pushed so that the windpipe is closed. Now the larynx is around the top of windpipe which moves energy back of tongue. The glottis is closed by the contraction of ring of muscles. As food does not enter glottis because epiglottis diverts the food to one side so that the food enters esophagus. Now in peristalsis there are characteristic movements of digestive tract which are due to circular and longitudinal muscles which firstly mix the food and the food is pushed along the canal. Empty peristalsis, the movements when we pass from with the movements that are reversed and the food is passed from the intestine back to mouth, and that after that the vomiting starts. In the mucus there is a thick secretion which is inside the stomach. It covers the inside of stomach. The hydrochloric acid adjusts the pH of stomach and so that the pepsin can easily act on the food. The pH is adjusted from 2 to 3. Now pepsin is also secreted as the pepsinogen and it is activated to pepsin. Now muscles of stomach thoroughly mix the gastric juice with these enzymes and convert them into the chyme. Now chyme enters into the small intestine. Here in the small intestine, the duodenum and ileum are present. Duodenum and duodenum are present. In the duodenum, 20 to 25 centimeter long, which enters into duodenum and then ileum. The pancreas has exocrine tissue that through which the that is called as pancreatic duct, through which the bile enters into the duodenum. Here are also enzymes: the carbohydrating enzyme, digesting enzyme is amylase, fat digesting enzyme is lipase, and trypsin is secreted by the trypsinogen, secreted in the form of the trypsinogen, which when it enters into the duodenum, it is converted into trypsin. Now trypsin converts the protein into peptone and polypeptide. Pancreatic juice contains the sodium bicarbonate, which mostly neutralizes the chyme associated with these intestines and the stomach are the structures. Mostly the gland is liver, which secretes the bile, which is stored in the gallbladder, and has the bile contains the bile salts, so it acts on the bile salts. And finally, when the bile pigments cannot enter the digestive tract, they precipitate in the gallbladder, and these bile salts accumulate and the bile cannot be released. So the condition of bile stones produced. Jejunum is the second portion of the small intestine, extending from duodenum to ileum. It is about 2.4 meter in length, and from the small intestine is the jejunum. And now if we talk about ileum, then it is mostly large intestine. Here the ileum has many folds which are velvety appearance due to their projection alveoli, and mostly the absorption is increased due to microscopic microvilli.